It's your boy Chips Ahoy, and welcome back, guys, to another video here on Hypixel Skyblock. Guys, if you're playing Skyblock right now, you're basically doing one of three things. You're either farming for a lot of money, doing dungeons for a lot of money, or grinding your skill levels and trying to get good enough to farm and do dungeons for a lot of money. Well, today we're gonna possibly change how people farm Netherwart for money, because most people, they set up a farm just as I have on their islands that looks something like this. A few layers of these lanes of Netherwart that you fly by and just farm. Now this is pretty easy to farm. All it takes is for you to fly down to the edge, to get there, go down the other side, and keep on doing that, zigzagging throughout the whole farm. Well, today I'm going to show you guys a farm that is even easier than this. It's going to be a semi-AFKable Netherwart farm, and it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So stick on through if you want to figure out how to build it and how to make absolute bank while you're semi-AFK. So as we get into it, I want to give my man Commando a big shout out. He is the one who actually created this farm design to my knowledge, and he did show it to me, so this is not my farm design. But basically, if you see over here, this man has a massive wall going all the way from void to height limit. And on the other side is a bunch of layers of Netherwart. Now, looking at it, you can probably see how it works, but essentially, you run from one side to the other side, fall down, run back to the other side, fall down, run back to the other side, and so forth and so forth. Now, this is easier for a couple reasons. First off, you don't have to turn your mouse at all, which is great. Second off, it puts you at the perfect height to smack the warts. Third, you actually farm even faster and at a more efficient rate when you're running through this type of farm rather than flying. And fourth, which is really, really cool, when you fall down the sides, as I'm going to do right here, you're farming to the end, then you fall. You land on this pressure plate attached to the note block, which will make a sound and tell you that you have got to switch your direction. So you don't even have to look at the screen. All you have to do is be listening and you are good to go. And that, my friends, is the semi-AFK Netherwart farm. Now, you might be a little bit confused. That's all right. We're going to go ahead and build one of these on our island, farm it a little bit, and let you know how to make it, how it is, and all that good stuff. So let's jump on in. /is. So since our island is already absolutely packed with farms and there aren't really too many places we could put this, we're going to go ahead and throw it behind the cactus farm. I did plan on enlarging the cactus farm and I still want to do it at some point, but for right now I think this is the only possible place we could actually make this farm and the only place it'll fit on the island. So we're going to go ahead and throw it right back here. It's not going to take up too much space. We're still going to be able to enlarge the cactus farm by a ton, so I think cutting off 4 or 5 blocks isn't too bad. And basically we're going to start outlining it real quick. First things up, you can see Juice is outlining the soul sand. Basically, you're going to want to leave 2 blocks in between. You're going to want to make this 4 wide because that's basically as far as you're going to reach when going a decent speed. You're going to want to start as low as you can and just repeat that all the way up as high as you can. So we'll get that done, complete these lanes, and then we'll work on the running stone brick part after that. Some good progress going for sure, for sure. And we're almost there, guys, almost there. A gap here and then a tiny gap up here, and we should be good to go. And there we have it, boys. Finish off the beautiful soul sand. Now let's go ahead, grab some of these beautiful Netherwart pouches. I'll grab 2 of them for me and Juice. And we've got to plant the Netherwart across the whole thing. I've planted a max Netherwart farm twice by hand, so it's going to be super awesome to do this thing with a pouch. Now, the easiest way to do it is to create one massive bazaar order like I have here, where 30,000 Netherwarts. Probably going to need to do even more, but basically I'm just going to fill my inventory and fill the pouch. And whenever I need a refill, I can hop back in, fill my inventory super easily. So let's go ahead and get this going. Gonna run through the whole farm and shouldn't take too long at all. Nice. Let's go. That is the end of it. W's in the chats. So we have indeed completed placing all the Netherwart. Honestly, it only took like 10 minutes, super quick, and I've laid out how we're gonna go ahead and builder's wand the rest of it across. I basically just built a wall straight up all the way from the bottom of the farm to the top, and then I went and on the block below the soul sand I placed 1 stone brick for each layer, because that's kind of the block you're gonna be standing on as you look forward and farm, just like so, Now, I need to builder's wand this whole thing across. However, it is too big to do all in one. So we're going to go ahead and cut it probably in half or 3 pieces and eventually get this setup going across the whole entire thing. Oh my gosh, okay, we finally finished the massive wall. It literally took forever just going back and forth and buying more stone bricks, because there's a lot of stone bricks here. It's honestly probably something like 80,000 blocks that we just placed. But anyway, next up, we just have to kind of touch up the edges a little bit. First, we have to create the path. So we're going to start on the other end, come down to here, fall down, go over to the other end, fall down, and basically just to support this path, we've got to go one longer every other layer, I suppose. So let's do this all the way down. Nice. Next, to support the jukeboxes that we're going to be throwing in, we've got to throw a wooden pressure plate on all the blocks that we just placed. So again, it's going to be every other layer. Beautiful. So we've got that down and a block next to it for the note block, which we're going to go ahead and place real quick. The note block is a super simple craft. You can get all the items from the bazaar really easily. It just takes some wood with a stack of redstone in the middle. There we go. Boom, boom. So we finished placing all the note blocks, and we also kind of cleaned it up with some more stone bricks. Basically, you want to make sure that there is not a stone brick directly on top of the note block so that the note block works. Like, there we go. Okay. And I just left a 2-block gap so I can go in and out whenever I want, and it's not really going to screw me up at all. So we're chilling. And that's basically that side behind me complete. Now we just have to do the same thing to this other side, and we should basically be good to go. So here we go. The pressure plates, the note blocks. And we cleaned the side up. Now we can do the final touch, which is the TP pads. One at the top and one all the way at the very bottom. Boom. Destination red. And I think we're good to go, guys. This is all there is to it. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. Let's hop in there and give it a shot. So, guys, I just finished giving it a test run, and it is basically infinite. I went all the way through and TP'd all the way back up, and you can see this is kind of how it is. There are, a few spots here and there that aren't grown back, but it is basically infinite, so that's pretty good. Reminder that I do have the totally upgraded island size, and if you don't have the totally upgraded island size, it might be a little bit less regrown than this. So you might want to make 2 layers or something like that. You can even go ahead and replace this wall here with a bunch more lanes of soul sand. So then you go through it facing one way, TP back to the top, go through it facing the other way. But I'm going to keep it like this for now. Anyway, as for my test run, I did actually make a stack and 28 in 1 hour, which if you go to the bazaar would be a sell offer of over 7 million coins, guys, 7.12 mil. So not only was it way easier to farm because I, barely had to pay attention, just go right, left, but also, guys, it made more money than I made per hour from flying. That's because it's less time moving between lanes, also super consistent. So honestly, a really good farm, and I'm enjoying it, guys. I'm enjoying it for sure. Now, I still haven't figured out the perfect speed, but I've been going back and forth with about 140 on my boots. It's a quickie to build as well, only took me about 4 hours. I got a little bit of help from Juice in the beginning, but did finish it off myself, and it wasn't too long at all. So I would definitely recommend you guys, if you don't already have a Netherwart farm, to probably make this type. I'm a fan, and I think you guys probably would be as well. But man, now that I'm making over 7 mil an hour, this is super hype, and we're about to make absolute bank. Yo, if this vid gets 5,000 likes, I'll go ahead and do another 100 hours on Netherwart in this farm right here. So hit that like button, boys, and subscribe. But now that we know that this type of farm is super successful and really strong, overpowered, all that good stuff, is this what we're going to start building for every type of crop? Because you can totally do it. Check this out right here. These are tiny examples of what a carrot one, a potato one, and wheat might look like. Super simple, exact same idea, and probably better than flying versions. It's definitely possible that all farms will soon be looking like this. I'm not sure. You can even do it with cocoa beans, as you can see right here. He uses doors. You drop on in. You can face sideways here and just, swing up at the cocoa beans, fall down, keep on going, and it's as simple as that. And then of course you've got your way to get farming XP from this type of farm. This is a quick example of what the sugarcane one would look like. If you guys want to make one of these, you can get a ton more information on the Semi-AFK sugarcane farm in Chloe's video, linked in description. She posted a whole tutorial on how to make the Semi-AFK sugarcane farm. That'll be super helpful if you're interested in making one of these guys. But yeah, I'm definitely the biggest fan of the Netherwart farm. This thing is going to be pretty awesome for some cash. And just so you guys can see, you farm, drop down, and boom. You hear that boom right there, and you're good to go the other direction. So fellas, be sure to let me know what you think about this new farm, this new idea in the comments down below. Super interested to see your thoughts. But that is going to do it for today. I hope you all did enjoy, and if you did, please be sure to smack that like button and subscribe. Remember, 5K likes for 100 hours on this beautiful farm right here. And of course, we've got to show the sign from last video with the date of the last vid, one person who liked it, one person who subbed, and one person who commented. There we are. Be sure to do those things if you want to be on the sign for this video. Anyway, that's going to do it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed once again, and I'll see you all in the next one. Adios, and goodbye.